I heard the song My Three Sons by Young Dirty Bastard, Chris Rivers, and yourself, and I was wondering why Curtis Young and Little Eazy wasn't on the track, because it seemed to be all the sons of hip hop, and as far as I know, you guys associate with Curtis.
Right. Well, I don't know how that didn't happen, but other than that, I know the producers basically they were based out of New York, and they already had a relationship with Chris Rivers and Young Dirty Bastard. So they probably did reach out to him. It's just no telling if they actually got to him.
Yeah.
But me being on the internet most of the time, I was actually able to get back to them and proceed with getting on the track. So that's how that happened.
Okay, cool. And do you think that doing that song with Young Dirty and Chris helped you guys' musical careers? I mean, because you guys all have a legacy, to live up to because of who your guys' fathers were and stuff like that. But to do a song like that, it was pretty impressive, man. Like, even just on a fan standpoint, to actually see you guys all join together, it was kind of like seeing Eazy, Big Pun, and ODB kind of do a track.
Yeah, it was something blessing we could say as far as that, because of the fact that never happened,
Right.
Based off our fathers. So, and our fathers would be a lot of fans' favorites out there. So they would have loved to see that, but they got the chance to see that through the seeds.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, man. Another question I got for you is, have you dropped any albums or mixtapes that people could listen to? Because I noticed that online that you got a very heavy SoundCloud presence. With thousands, hundreds of thousands of plays, and I also saw your video Ruthless Minds, and I was wondering, do you have any material out, and what albums or mixtapes do you have out that we could take a gander at?
Well, I got a mixtape out that was on Dat Piff, and it was basically titled after my Twitter name. So if somebody want to look it up, they would just type in @Baby Eazy-E on Dat Piff, and they'll find it on Dat Piff. But most of the tracks I've been doing lately, I mean, I wrapped up a little compilation, but we kind of got it on freeze for now. But outside of that, I've just been doing a lot of features with other artists.
Okay.
So that's pretty much most of the stuff I've been doing. It's some stuff that's on iTunes. But as far as a solo project, I can't say I have a solo project myself. But I have a lot of material that I have done. But as far as pushing an album right now, I'm not doing that right now at this time.
Okay, great.
Ruthless memories too. For you know who, the motherfucking hip hop thugs themselves. Easy motherfucking E. Not only me, but the original G. But we gon' do this money gangster style. One, here comes the two to the motherfucking please. If you don't know me, look, I'm Eazy-E the 3. Been playing niggas' life like a puppet. Got your bitch on my dick, all she wanna do is suck it. Now fuck it, jump in my automobile, yeah. If that top piece good, then that pussy I drill. Kill, my mission is to kill. Beat it out the middle, made her relax, chill. Easy does it so you know how it gets. It's easier said than done, I'm still talking shit. I'ma break it down just to tell a little story. Straight from the hood, ruthless category. OG Kush down to the last roast. With my money gang, nigga smoking on the pound roll. Going straight to the top with the CEO. We do it for pops, nigga, like really though. And that's the motherfucking mind of me. E-A-Z-Y-E. The motherfucking 3, the G. Hip hop thugs the 3. And ruthless memories. And I tell a bitch just like this. Tell her like, you don't have to front, but you can get the fuck up out of here. If you ain't tryna give me no head, I'm Eazy-E, the motherfucking thuckster, hip hop thuckster, and you know what it is. Still doing my thug shit. This ruthless bitch,
So I got a couple questions about the movie. I read online, and correct me if I'm wrong. Ice Cube said in an interview that you guys did show up on the set. Is that correct?
Yeah. They basically invited us to a few sets. Most of the time, my sisters was going. My sister E.B. Wright and my sister Erica Wright. They were mostly damn near there every other set or every set. I can't really call it because I wasn't there most of the set, but I really only came to one myself. Most of the time I was busy doing other stuff, but I went to one set.
Okay. And when you did go to the set, man, I mean, how was it? I mean, did you meet the actor portraying your father?
Oh yeah, most definitely I did. I think that was the first time I actually got to meet him. I think the day of the set I actually got to meet him. He was a pretty cool dude. I talked to him before.
Right.
You know, throughout social media, but other than that, I didn't get a chance to meet him until then. But he's a pretty cool dude. I think he did his justice. You know, as far as in the movie, he played his role right.
Okay. Yeah, and you know, just watching the movie because I saw it like a couple of days ago. Watching the movie. Do you think they got it down to the T? Because I know that Dre and Ice Cube were producers. So.
I wouldn't say they got it down to the T. They did what they did. They did good as far as, you know, producing a good film for the fans. But as far as all the way accurate, I won't say they were all the way accurate. You know, but I mean I liked the movie for what it was. It actually wasn't bad to me. It was entertaining. It was funny. And then at the end, it got a little sad for most of the people who really knew or people who didn't know. But other than that, it was a pretty cool movie.
Right. What did your family and friends think about how the story was told as far as your father and stuff like that? Because everything that was in the film, for the most part, except for Dre knocking out some guy who was messing with his brother, they said was accurate. So I didn't know if there was any confusion or any mishaps about, you know, what may have happened and what they actually put in the film. Was there any, like...
I honestly don't know as far as too much as far as the history, as far as what they really went through. But I know a lot of people who do know, and I know there's some stuff that did get left out, you know, probably for the benefit of others. But other than that, you know, I mean, you know, they made Dre seem like he was super gangster in the movie. Not to say that he wasn't, but, you know, it was entertaining to the fans, you know, but It made it seem like he was super duper hardcore, you know, which we knew they was all, you know, they had their sides, but we knew they was all businessmen as far as the music. But other than that, then they made my father look like he was just a little crybaby. But outside of that, it was a good movie.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't say it was full-fledged accurate. I don't think it was accurate, but I think they just wanted to. You know, I can't really complain as far as that because it wasn't an Eazy-E story. You know, most fans are going to say, well, N.W.A wouldn't be N.W.A without Eazy, which is true because they would have been elsewhere. They would have been, you know, wherever the hell else they wanted to be. But outside of that, they came together and made a group. So that's why they basically just wanted to give people a little overview of what happened. I won't say they gave everybody the whole full-fledged truth or anything, but they made a good movie.
Okay. So it's safe to say that it's not fictional because, you know, a lot of that stuff did happen, but you know, as far as like a movie I guess more like a documentary, you want to say it was like a documentary.
Right.
It was kind of more like half and half.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people say. A lot of people say it was more like a documentary.
Okay. Yeah. You know, it kind of surprised me because I knew that you know, and this will kind of tell you, I guess, how much knowledge I know, but I knew that, you know, Death Row and Suge Knight and all that, but I didn't know that Suge Knight had a relationship with Mr. Jerry and your father prior to all that.
Yeah, so he was security. He was actually security. So he knew he kind of, you know, soaked in a lot of the business throughout that time. He didn't really just fall up on them. He soaked up the business through Ruthless Records.
Okay. Yeah, and then you know, it kind of showed the rise of Ruthless, kinda, you know, as your father was going through, you know, pressing up his own records and, you know, going through Jerry for distribution and then getting offered the deal. And you know, and did you have a relationship with your dad? Were you there to actually see some of this happen, or was this just all kind
Most
of
definitely. I actually was. As a kid, I was 7 when my father died, but I remember everything since I was, from then on. But I used to be in the office at Ruthless Records. I used to be, I had a relationship with him, Jerry, and mostly all the artists at Ruthless Records, because they all knew me as a little badass kid running around. So,
oh yeah.
I have memories with each and every one of everybody. So it's like, I knew everybody role. I knew how everybody was, even as a child. So.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Thank everybody for coming out. This is the first annual The House of Stars.
Damn sucker motherfucking TV. We out here tonight. You with your boy Shock G. Stay tuned and you'll see more. Damn sucker TV.
What's up, y'all? It's your man, producer. Yo, we out here representing my man Daddy V's motherfucking House of Stars out here in Hollywood.
Red lights and blue rags. Hit a nigga up right before I hit the gas. Swing back till I see some nice ass on the boulevard. Before she get the dick up, I need my cash hard. Banging money gang music in the fast car. But I'm driving a little slow, cruise bringing out the glass jar. I've been the same since a teenager. I just gained a little weight, fucked off a little paper. Ship a few haters, now my team's so major. Beam on your forehead, diamond can't say it. Money won't do it, we can see right through it. 106 worth and I stay true to it. I'm just trying to get you used to it. Real niggas over here get smacked if you act stupid. Lil Eazy in the money gang. It's the same old city, just a brand new ball game.
Bring for the money, go for the honey. You dig?
They own your ones, twos, or whatever. Chicks will get away with whatever you let her. Fuck a good hide out, she running through your sweater. Sticky fingers, she take it at any measure. Can't trust no hoe, no trick. 2 middle fingers up, really know I don't give a shit right now. Oh, leaving ass bitch. All about the Lucci money, they know what it is, hey. Trying to stack on money, trying to get them dividends. Niggas never had no fucking room for friends. Real cheese from the streets, all know what I mean. Get cracked by the ones and niggas spilling the beans. Snitch ass fake, motherfuckers gotta keep my eyes on them. Really, I don't trust them. Hustle making these hits nights to sunrise. Roll with a few low, I have many allies. 3, 2, the freaky bitches, you let in your sheets. The police thinking that they low key. Keep my eyes open, nigga, while I'm doing me. Hey, the sticky niggas that be in the streets. The sticky bitches that be in the sheets. The police thinking that they low key. Keep my eyes open, nigga, while I'm doing me.
Badass live on Sunset.
Yeah, it's your boy Mac Lucci, live and direct.
What's up? I hope you guys had a good time tonight. I'm DJ Crazy every Wednesday. Thank you, Daddy V, for putting it together.
Be right tuned and tune right in, and then you'll be right there, nigga, you dig? It's Pomona Pippa Young on the Sunset Strip with the Pomona City Rider Shock G, you dig? Putting it down with the whole West Coast out here. You understand me, Daddy B? I love you, man. Thank you for everything tonight. I enjoyed it. Now we on our way to Pomona to go pip on a bitch, you dig?
Daddy B shit, big hardest motherfucker. Bitches down wide, big Joey, Queens is up in here. There's all kind of niggas in this motherfucker.
Look at the big truck. Show them the big truck real fast. This is what we doing, my nigga. Little draws in the cut.
Bullseye management. Check us out. You feel me? Hashtag Little Draws. Uncle Chucky, we up in there. It's going up.
Yeah.
You want some? Hey, come on, man. Stop playing. Put that bottle down and give it to me.
Shut! Damn sucker TV.
I noticed in your music, man, and you know, because a lot of you know when you hear a lot of guys, you know, the dads were rappers, and you know, not just you and Chris and YDB, but you know, like Diggy Simmons and then O'Shea and all that. You know, when they get in the booth, you know, a lot of these artists can't hold up. But you know, when it comes to you, you know, not even just saying this because of the interview, but I really do feel this way. Like I feel like you sound just like your father, but a 2015 version. Have you got that a lot? Because you sound like Eazy just went up in the studio. I mean, because you, in a sense, you are Eazy. So, you know, when you drop records like that, do you intentionally try to sound like Eazy, or do you just like, does it come out and be like, oh damn, I sound like that?
That's just how it comes out. It's in my blood.
Okay.
You know. That's just my presence. It's how it comes out of me, lives through me and the rest of my family. But I'm fortunately the one who really sounds like him. So.
Okay, yeah, for sure. So I also noticed reading on the internet that your brother actually auditioned to play your father. Can you kind of go more in depth why he didn't get the role?
We both actually auditioned.
Okay.
But honestly, I don't know. I really can't say, because I know we both could have nailed that role regardless, because shit we lived, shit we already been through, and we knew our father personally. So I know we could have nailed that role, but I don't. It's politics, man. It's just politics.
Yeah, Hollywood. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all it is. Outside of that, hey, fuck it. It is what it is. We do what we do. Keep pushing, moving forward, doing our music and smashing.
Okay, great. Yeah, because I noticed Ice Cube's son made the cut, but they said he had they said in their interview that all you guys had to audition for the directors, and they didn't really have a say as far as like, oh yeah, we can put them in the movie and stuff like that. From what they said, it sounded like it wasn't really up to them. Was that true, or do you guys feel like?
I really don't know. I mean, me, I'm mostly in the cut, man. I don't really. If people don't come and holler at me or call me directly, I really don't know too much of what's going on outside of that. I just knew they wanted me and my brother to come in and do an audition. We both came in. I felt like we both could have either got it, but just like I said, politics, Hollywood, they just easily they went for more seasoned actors outside of us, which I feel like I could have did just as good, but I shout out to the actors. Everybody did what they had to do. Everybody did their role right. They played it perfect, just for it to be entertaining for fans also. So, maybe they felt maybe with us it would have took longer, but I felt it could have been, it could have been knocked out easily. But we're not in control of that shit. It is what it is.
Yeah, I got you, man. I got a couple more questions for you, brother. One of them is two rappers used to be signed because dumb question, but you're under Ruthless, correct?
I wouldn't say I'm under Ruthless, but, I'm affiliated. I won't say I'm under Ruthless because, I can say that actually because I was there as a child. But, it's currently not active right now, but, hopefully we can bring that shit back to light.
Okay, great. I noticed that there was, again, and correct me if I'm wrong, there was two rappers that were signed to Ruthless Records. One of them was Stevie Stone. And he went with Tech-9 and Strange Music, and another one of them was Hopsin. And I know there's a lot of turmoil between Hopsin and Ruthless and all that. And the only reason I'm bringing it up is I don't want to cause no beef or anything, but you hear a lot of one-sided shit. And I was wondering, because I'm sure you guys heard it all in the music and all the social medias, but do you feel like Hopsin was kind of throwing a fit or not putting in work, or what exactly you feel was the issue why he left?
I don't know. Business, man. Probably money. Yeah, probably wasn't getting its due. He probably felt like he wasn't, like he was being played, and he decided he wanted to leave. I don't know the full-fledged details on that, but I do know he was going in on particular people, so. But outside of that, a lot of people used to say that. I used to bring that up, like, oh, he's dissing Ruthless, he's doing this. Yeah, well, hey, he's dissing Ruthless under control of, a specific person. Right. It's not like he was signed while my father was alive, and because it probably would have been way more different and way more better for a better situation for him to be in Ruthless,
Correct.
But outside of that shit, Hopsin is Hopsin. I actually like it. He's dope to me.
Yeah,
it's weird as a motherfucker, but hey, that shit is entertaining and it's dope.
Hell yeah. I remember when we first heard Hopsin, me and a couple buddies of mine, and we already knew who your brother was, and then I heard about you through the grapevine. I was like, I wonder if they got records together, so that was also something I was wondering, like, were you guys, like, ever, because like I said, Stevie Stone is pretty successful himself, and I know he was with Ruthless for a while, and I know Ruthless was taking care of him as far as tour went, because he was actually put on tour through Ruthless with Tech-9, and so that's how we heard of him. We heard of him as a Ruthless artist. So
yeah.
Okay. Cool. and one last question I got for you, man. This is the last one to wrap this up. Is you know, if you had to really think about it, you know, and sit down and think, you know, like if things were different, you know, honestly, if things were different and your father didn't pass and he was still around with Dre and Cube, how do you feel N.W.A. would have been if they did make that reunion? And how do you feel, you know, you and Ruthless and just the music involved within your father would have been if everything was still around? Do you think that N.W.A. would have stayed as hard, full-fledged, or do you think your father still would have just been as successful as a solo artist?
Honestly, that's hard to say because you got to look deep into the story as far as them and them breaking up, and just imagine, I mean, or just say how everybody's career just took a turn as far as, you know, if they didn't break up, maybe they wouldn't be as successful as they are right now.
Right.
You know, like maybe Q wouldn't be in the film. You know, maybe Dre wouldn't be in all type of other shit that he isn't doing right now. They would probably be doing different things, or I don't know. Maybe it could have been the same, but outside of that, I think they would have still been successful if they would have had that reunion and came together. If they would have actually met up and decided that this is what we really gonna do. We're gonna go back into it, because they was, you know, one of the top groups, period, and who really started this shit to give people a lot of freedom to say what the hell they want to say. So ain't no telling what more, you know, would have been told, because they was just giving everybody a story, you know, of what's really going on. So people just soak that in. But I think they will still be going heavy right now, because shit, they all still here besides my father. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And that's what they still doing right now, but they're doing it based off of, you know, the turn that they took as far as breaking up. So that maybe they wouldn't be, like I said, maybe they wouldn't be as successful as they are today. So I can kind of look at it as shit. Maybe my father did them a fucking favor. You know, maybe Jerry Heller did them a favor, because had that shit never happened, they probably wouldn't be as successful as they are right now.
Yeah, you're right, man.
That's just how I see it. That's how I see it.
You know, a lot of people don't think about it that way. You know, they just see how it is now. You know, so that's why when I try to do these interviews, you know, I try to, you know, get a second input, man, because, you know, sometimes you need to kind of look at things from both sides of the coin, you know, and see how things are actually, you know, laid out.
Yeah,
But,
a lot of people believe what they hear anyway. So you know, it's a lot of shit that the movie may have that people just go instantly believe, you know, just because. You know, though it may not be true, some may be true, but people don't know because some people weren't there to witness this shit themselves. You know, so that's why it's like for a lot of fans who are young, who have no clue about N.W.A, but just probably heard some of the music, you know, they just go soak in the information that they got and they gonna believe what they see. Or just in general, just the direct story of what happened to my father, you know, people gonna believe what they hear. You know, oh, such and such did this, such and such did that. That's just information that they taking and they just believe it. They don't have real fact of anything. So, but, you know, hey, it is what it is, like I always say.